We are so excited about the WeCreat 2-watt infrared laser module. You can engrave metal. How do you do that? It's amazing. Check this out. Super easy to install. Here's everything you get. You get a couple pieces of test metal. This is important. You can engrave this to see how it works, to determine power and speed. And here's the module. You're going to swap out your diode laser for this one. All you have to do is take out the grates and then pull your air assist out. Simple, just push that little black tab in and pull the tube out. You are ready to go. You're not going to need air assist for infrared because it doesn't cut. It just engraves metal and some other materials. So this is the amazing flip laser. You've probably seen this already. You could use this for tumblers and cylindrical objects. 4 screws come out. Super easy. Just remove these 4 screws. All the instructions are in the accompanying booklet, so it's real nice and easy. Hang on to these screws. You're going to use them again to put the infrared module in. And then there's one little wire in the back. Just press that plastic tab in and pull it straight out. Don't pull it by the wires because you could loosen the wire connections, and that's not a good thing. Just pull that out by the plastic tab, and that's it. This is your regular 10-watt diode. Now we're going to install the 2-watt infrared. This is where it's really exciting. The same connection, that little plastic tab. Try to push it in with the plastic tab and you'll fix it. It only fits in one way. You'll see it'll snap right in there. There it is. It's ready to go. So that's what you want to do first. And then we're going to loosen these 2 screws on the end. And this is what gives our flip module the ability to flip. And you're going to flip that straight up like that. And this is how we're going to screw it in with those same 4 screws you just took out for the 10-watt diode laser module. Screw those guys back in. Simple, easy peasy. Look, it couldn't be easier, right? So much easier in some of those other laser modules where you have to do ribbon cables. That is all gone. This is so easy. And then we're going to lock this back into place with these 2 screws on the side. And you just push them in and tighten them up a little bit. And that is it. You are ready to go. It couldn't be easier to install the WeCreat 2-watt infrared module. Look at that. Now, while you're down there, you can clean the laser head too, and there's a video on WeCreat's website on how to do that. That's real easy. Here's the 2 of them side by side. You can see that the 2 watts a little chunkier, about the same weight. So we're going to put our grates back in the machine. We're going to do some engraving now. Now, these are the test pieces of metal that they sent, and we're going to do a little array on here, a little test module. You can set that up in the software, real easy to do. Just hit that array, and we're going to see what this thing looks like with different power and different speed to kind of get an idea of what we would do on jewelry that we're going to do a little bit later. Some custom jewelry and also metal business cards. Real exciting. So this is going to take a few minutes to get done. And then when it's done, we can see our test array and see how good we did and the types of power and speed and how they relate to each other and how we want to proceed on our jewelry and metal business cards. All right, we are in business. It's time to engrave some jewelry. So we've got these cute little dog tags, steel dog tags. And we're going to use our 2-watt infrared WeCreat module to laser engrave these. So we're going to use our camera to kind of set the place. And then we're going to double check ourselves by using the framing option. And this came out perfect. Look at that, perfectly centered, exactly where we wanted it. And it took just about the right amount of color off, so it looks really, really rich. Now we're gonna try some metal business cards, and we're gonna use the fill engrave setting. We like 78-158. We did do a matrix on this as well, and they came out looking exceptional as well. What a great gift idea for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, for really any idea. These could be used as kind of like metal tickets that mom or your wife or girlfriend or yourself would keep forever. These are adorable. And the same technology would work for a business card. Now here's some jewelry that we engraved. Look at that teardrop. Look how good that looks. This is amazing. This is like the kind of jewelry you would find in a commercial store. So we put our regular 10-watt laser module back on. We wanted to do a special project, and look at the detail we were able to cut out of this SVG file. Unbelievable detail. Look how thin those branches are on the tree. It's pretty fragile, got to be careful with it. And then we wanted to do a little special message in cutout wood on the top of it. And I'll show you what this looks like in a second. You're going to be as blown away as we were. This looks so good. So we just glued the tree down onto a piece of black WeCreat wood. That's going to be our background here. You're not going to believe this. This is great. Just glue that down, and then we tacked in a couple nails to hang our charms from, like they're hanging from the tree. Do you see what we're doing here? How clever is that? And then we found some little LED lights, battery-operated lights, and all the stuff we just engraved with our 2-watt infrared laser. We hung those from the tree. And what these are charms for a necklace. So what a great gift idea, right? I mean, something you made by yourself using your WeCreat, and it's completely from the heart. So we just hang those charms on the tree, but we're not done yet. There's one more piece to this. Put a little bit of foliage on either side just to make it look kind of pretty. We did some standoffs with magnets on them. The first time this has ever been done with a clear sheet of acrylic and the words we cut out with our WeCreat laser. Unbelievable. How gorgeous is that, right? But we did something else too. A little bit later, we're like, we saw these mailboxes at one of the big superstores. And he said, you know what? Those are metal too. We can engrave those. So there are some risers that came with our WeCreat. We did have to prop it up a little bit higher. It wasn't a problem. We took it up another inch or two to be able to do this. And the infrared module, it's like, it laughed at this thing. It's like, yeah, I can do this, no problem. Look how amazing this came out, right? And we wanted to do the front lid too. So we raised it up a little bit higher and made this amazing mailbox, and ran into this situation where this young guy asked her to marry him, and she said yes. The WeCreat Vista and the 2-watt infrared module. It is a marriage and a Valentine made in heaven. Pick this up too and look at all the different options that WeCreat offers. You'll be as blown away as we were.